The piece is called Duet because it's about the two of us, and the two of us having been a duet now for a long time, 14 years. And we decided to go into couple therapy to deal with a few issues that we had, but also to sort of dig into our relationship and our working partnership. And that became Duet.
It was quite a long process, so we got some sort of R&D time and money, so we started doing it in Norway. We did a couple of sessions with a Norwegian therapist, and then went off to the studio and kind of just played a bit, and then had another couple of weeks, and then we got the commission. So then I think
it took quite a while to find the form for how do we actually work with this material. You know, how do we want to present it? So kind of finding now it's sort of in two layers, I suppose. There's the kind of physical layer of a repetitive sort of movement pattern, and then there's the text kind of hovering on top of that. But it's very much sort of out to the audience, so you're still in your performance, but you're really revealing quite personal things.
Mm. I think it was also this finding the main element, what happened in the therapy, you know, which were the points that we remembered that were kind of, you know, interesting theatrically also, and then playing around with those pointers, you know, what was the power relationship in them, who broke down, who didn't, who withholds information, who doesn't, and who. So it's sort of, but it's all quite surfaced. I think we kind of decided not just to stay polite, but like Heidi said, just reveal this.
But there's lots being said in a way with that kind of
through not saying it.
Not saying it, and also that relationship between the movement and the text. What's hovers in between the two.
I think we never actively decided to do funny things. We kind of, I think partly it's our relationship and idiosyncrasy on stage that makes it a little bit funny. And then we've started using text a few years back, working with a dramaturg called Mark Whitelaw. So it was sort of drawn out from there.
Well, I think we both enjoy watching work with humour in it. But
Yeah.
It's sort of something that came out in the process of working together. Because we're not really funny together when we just...
We don't joke a lot. We don't laugh.
We're not jokers.
Off stage.
Yeah, we're not that kind of... We don't have that kind of...
The two of us
relationship in off stage. But
quite
it's
serious.
Just... It's very serious.
But on stage it comes out, I think.
But it's kind of playing on the differences between us. I think we've always managed to draw that out.
Yeah.
And that just makes it funny.
This work was mainly Wendy, came in right at the start of the process, and we also worked with a composer called Sylvia Hallett, who's very much involved, I mean, obviously sort of musically and sound-wise, but also thematically, and she's very much part of the process developing the work.
Sometimes really nice to have other people in the room. A third person, so which can be a dramaturg or a composer or
punch bag, absorber of tension,
or a lighting designer.